Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last part, we made it to Eulmore, and then we were told we stunk. But it's great, we're in. Free to sightsee. Now you have the opportunity to experience Eulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city, top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there, and try wandering around the market stalls may have. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We could both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. Alright, let us gather some information then. Hello there, fresh register are we? You seem a little lost. Well, it is lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He's escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief. And now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. Not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Alright, so now I have to find this person. Head out this way, I guess. There they are. Wicked white, that was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You must think highly of your mistress. She's my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. When I first came to Eulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflicts. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Kalusha where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away there. Not hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet! I must return to her immediately! Really? That was the entire extent of this particular quest? Really? But it feels practically like a side quest. Oh, yeah. My attendant told me everything. I'm so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You value him highly, then. As if you were a member of my own family. I cannot live without the wonderful life I lead. I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. It may happen in our society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Eulmore, my most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires the free surrender of their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, and otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concerns of earning coins, an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, a courageous messenger turned rescuer. I may as well have been a side quest. A taste of honey. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. Hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. Tour of the city, is it? You really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tita B is usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. I'm about to just turn in these ones if they're going to be practically side quests, but no, I'll do it here. Let's just turn them in on this bread mage. No, these are main ones. We'll do them here. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone, seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. So never spluttering, you see. Always give some away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease, eh? Quick game of high or low, since it's a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. You win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Uninterested? Ready for a game of high or low, then? What are the rules? It's a guessing game. You must decide whether the total of your 3 cards is higher or lower than the total of your opponent's card. The deck holds 9 cards. The pictures printed thereon representing the numbers of 1 through 9. Each card appears only once in a deck, so there are no repeats. Guess correctly, then you win the match. If both totals are the same, then another hand is dealt. Let's play. Let's tell me what the president has to say. Three cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, I flip 2 of mine. What the? Well, let's see, they've got an 8 and a 6. There's a really good chance that mine's lower. Can we fill it in? That's 15, you have a total of 9. You win! Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I can see defeat at this point. Let's see, rematch. One more win, then we'll talk about that favor. But you said I win once. Come now, little honeybee. We all need our diversions. Let me sort out the deck. What the heck? 3 cards. You flip 1 and 2. Flip 2 of mine. So I have a, what, 8? I guess I was a 7 before. 8 and 6. Going with low again. You have 18. I have 15. Well, would you look at that? I think you've got enough for this newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. I remember this took me several tries on my main character. Come whisper in my ear then, don't be shy. Tell a little taste of what she can do for you. That's all. How delightfully wholesome. Both knowledge is what you want, and that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin-Eaters. They say Lord Vothru was born with the power to command them, which means no Eulmore need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words of Alphinaud over there. There's not that merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. There's just a random vista just like right there. I won't complain. What's that? Near the Eulmore, you said? Only just arrived and you're already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I tell you what, you hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. What? Oh, then I go in the wrong way. Enjoy my awkward dance. That's the way to dance like there's no tomorrow. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamor up on stage anytime you like. So what was it you wanted to ask me? Something about our fair city. Well, I can tell it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Eulmore army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with Sin Eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I would be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Eulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. Yes, elsewhere there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. A toast to Lord of Othry. We've gained a preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphinaud will be expecting your return. Okay, I guess I will make my way back to them eventually. Oh, you returned from your jaunt around the city? So soon! You need to have to hurry back. Young Alphinaud has yet to put brush to canvas. One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Finally. Oh, how convenient. I put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me! That last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing! You truly are a handsome boy. However, am I to decide? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly, the lad's an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly. Well, I'm not... What does it say? As long as you... just make sure you get the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick some jewelry next? A blessed instrument. Lady has a peculiar sense of idiom. Apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. This obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Alright. Find the stairs down, which I believe are right here. Down? I'm gonna go down. Hello there. You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me. Please, I need your help. I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. My patron thinks I'm used to him. I need to sneak out to the derelict and describe my condition to Thorich. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. So that's just gonna be right down my nuts, so I thought. See, this is why it was useful to get all those. You need medicines, tonics, potions. A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Me thinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. Must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? Oh, your face! You didn't know? One of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. You might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest? Gone. A ton of nightmares it is. Not for the ship's rat. Oh, no, no. I am content to scurry around down here, nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. I got my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Right? Yeah, it is. I can never remember which ones to get around down here. Or in here. Did you get my medicine? So that's it? What am I do if I can't sing? There you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Generous sir, have mercy! I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said. So you've been suffering all this time? Sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. You needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You were too kind, sir. What use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. And I shall have a word with Lord Vothry and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course! I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension? Ah, you must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the sin eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them into the celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vothry that we learn this truth. It is through Lord Vothry's grace that the free people of Eulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vothry truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you've shown my precious canary. I don't like the sound of this. Wait. There's no warping up there, is there? Because I can't, I'm not permitted to use the Aetherite. Ah! Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long and began to worry something had happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chives appear otherwise occupied. May I share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? So, Lord Vothry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? I explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for his ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. So many folks have entered the city over the years. Then where do they go? Emergent Splendor. Oh, I take my eye off you for one moment and you're chattering with that assistant of yours. I assume the outline is done then. What in the blazes? So I'm flattering. Explain yourself, Alphinaud. Where's your artistic interpretation? Should invoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Weren't shy. You say that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seems to me a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection! Expected those slackened jaws and weakened knees to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... I say, did that come from above? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please! Till I make you quiver in your noble blood freeze! There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city! Another lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. I'm malcontent. How dreadful. This man is to face sentencing. That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mention is part of the immersion, the level above us where Lord Bothry resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening the doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. We had better not dawdle then. The talk we just had, I don't like this. So I should probably... I got time. Join the crowd up there.
That's him. That's Bothry. He's attended by sin-eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12. Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Bothry, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Eulmore is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society. To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition?
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Eulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus? To demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Eulmore?
Dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Eulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk?
I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
What have you done now, Alphinaud? So I'd send me into eternal loading, apparently? Forgive me, my anger seemed to have marched us back outside again, though it's probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Eulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Seniors will find a few allies in Kalusha. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Cashier, I have done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risk inherent in you accepting it. If I had known the price we would be made to pay, you gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused you, he still stepped in and saved me, and Lord Lothry wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Eulmorans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Alphinaud! Lord and Lady Chai. What the blazes did you do? They have an entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphinaud. I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It is as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Lothry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What can be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving. I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. Wait, here I have it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gates without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return, and I promise you that the outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. Where are we going? All the way over there? I need to check on... Let's go. I know there's still a current I'm missing down in this area. 398 southwest. Yeah, it's like down there. But I'm not gonna worry about it for now. I think. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. Hello! Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. While it's not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the First are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Lothry and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. It's good to be back amongst friends. In such company, I can finally turn my thoughts to the future. Ere we discuss all we have learned and begin planning our new step, I think it's best that you visit Alisaie. Her familiarity with Amarong will no doubt provide us with invaluable insight, and besides, I know she's eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, Arya. Alright, in search of Alisaie! Ready to depart for Amarong? Alisaie will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she is particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Kassar, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and you will see that you reach your destination. Bleh. If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Amarong, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away. So you have everything you need? Well said. Off to the unforgiving sands we go. You can now travel to Amarong. Speak with the adroit Amaro tamer to fly to the desert. Amarong. It's a ring. I don't remember. He'll say eventually, right? I think it said it too. I still remember. Memory.
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Right there. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. I'll be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn that journey's head, which is where this Alisaie friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose to make a stop in Mordsouk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Alright, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Oh, just right over there. Yes, welcome to our deserty area. Yay! Basically Ulda 2.0. Or 3.0, I guess. Yeah, 2.0. But it works. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. I guess that. They built them big, didn't they? That's Kasar Shah, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say it was once one of Norvrant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabatharang's lands were lost to the light. Its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, now with everything in ruins. Now Hulking Great Fortress has become little more than an Amara roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait till you see more Tsuk. Let's press on, shall we? So I'm just going to talk about the S rank here now. So S rank in here is called Tarchia. It spawns when a blue mage uses the spell Self-Destruct on one of the on its spawn point. So obviously you'd like to narrow it down, figure out where it's going to spawn, so you can more easily just self-destruct. Because there is a debuff you get when you self-destruct. Just see if there's a rank chilling in the area. Yeah, so you get a debuff when you self-destruct. Debuff bad. It means you can't self-destruct again for another 10 minutes. There are workarounds, at least as of now, if they don't fix them. But long story short is, yeah, self-destruct on spawn point. That's how you spawn this area's S rank. There are a lot of spawn points, of course. Not, it's, I mean, way less than it was in Robinborn, but here we are, Mordsuk, by the Blessed Shadow. I love this town. City of the Mord. Mordsuk, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It's long been a refuge for folk displaced by the Flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, but have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. So just Gen. So, yes. Lords are kobolds, basically. For hire. Not interested. I just want to get the thing, and I'm taking the bad stairs, I guess. Not that it matters. I have to go around here anyway to get the Aetherite, and they're like, sorry, you don't have permission to use this one. I think that's just a special Eulmore. Anyway, the point is, let's go down here. Hello. Whoops, beady eyes.
Master Gen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsuk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsuk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
Really?
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy, you buy?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the Barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots! Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
But what if I was just dying to buy a pot this very moment? If I think of that, Gengen. Gosh. Welcome to Ronron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes. Browse Ronron's wares. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the food stuff, inspect it with the mouse. You thought we were done with this after Shadowbringers. Meat, bread, worms. Oh, I guess I have to inspect them all, don't I? Everyone's favorite plump light worm slathered in honey. Once you eat a glaze regular, you'll never want any other treat. Call that mush loaf. Mix the middle of stuff with bittersweet cactus fruit, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. That's my ever-burning bounty made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with my special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. Oh, you'll like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under a rock, spear with sticks, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. I don't like any of these options. Yeah. I guess maybe the bread. Yeah. They all look tasty, yes. Which to choose? Which to choose? Mush loaf. Ah, very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold. And done! One Boberite honor buys you 40 loaves of bread. I'll share the rest. One visitor invites us to feast. Let's give thanks to our great generosity and small appetite. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Oh. Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns. Oh gosh. Those watching from here, Arya, you honor their custom with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsuk. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Oh yeah, here providing, alright. With side quests. I think on that note, I'm gonna call it good there. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and/or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep doing content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. I'll stumble there. Bleh. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!